Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Inspirations. I hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to take you along to make some curry chicken and white rice and a few vegetables inside. I just felt like something spicy because I've been kind of like dieting and juicing and getting real boring. And I have been eating chicken breast, but just like kind of steaming it a little bit and on salad. So I need something to eat today because I'm running out. I need a little energy. So I figured some curry chicken would be good. I got some, I wanted to do curry wings. One thing when you're making curry, try to add bones in because the flavor comes from the bones. What else? Yeah, so I wanted to get chicken wings, but they only had the big pack. And I don't like to really keep meat in the freezer. That's something that I don't do. I like to buy it fresh and use it. Or put it in the refrigerator. Maybe I'm going to cook it tomorrow or the next day, something like that. But I don't have a freezer full of meat like most people do. Yeah. When I tend to do that, I get sick. I don't know why, but my system is just, it's totally opposite from most people. So I got a Cornish hen because I didn't want a big chicken to cut up. That takes a lot of energy. So I got a Cornish hen and some chicken breast. And I've been eating tons of chicken breast because it's so healthy for you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, okay. So here's the pack of chicken breast. And it looks like it's just a little, but when you cook it, they kind of fluff up and it's really a lot. Because I said I need to cook half a pack. Last time I cooked the whole pack, it was so much meat. But because I'm making this special curry dish, I'm going to use the whole pack. Yeah, because I'm going to eat a lot, I'm sure. And then here's the Cornish hen. These come 2 in a pack, so I have another one. So let me show you. I should have did the chicken last. I got some herbs from my garden. I'm not going to use the tomatoes. I'm going to use the thyme. Yes. Garden's doing great, by the way. The snow peas, I don't know about that. I think I plucked it too early. I told you guys I let my friend get some snow peas and then just killed the plant. I don't know if she plucked them too hard or what happened, but the plant just died. So I gave it some fertilizer and it seems like it's doing a little better. But one is almost dead, but I'm not happy about that. But I didn't know. I never grew snow peas. I only grew green beans and like long beans. I never did the snow peas. So I have onion. Any onion will do, some garlic, some spring onion or scallion, carrots and potatoes. That's going to go inside the curry chicken. And then I'm already boiling some rice. I like this jasmine Mahatma rice. It's really, really tasty. It's a Thai fragrant long grain rice. Now they have another one that's not jasmine, so don't get confused because it's a, let me show it to you because I have it. It's over here. See this one? This one is so similar. It's Mahatma, but this is not jasmine. This is regular white rice. So don't get confused when you pick it up. Make sure you pick it. They're both purple and white. Make sure it's Mahatma jasmine Thai flavored rice. You'll love it. Ever since I tried it, that's all I eat. That other stuff, someone else bought it in the house. And I realized I didn't have any curry. This was all they had, but I thought it was a bigger bottle. I've tried Badia products, but never their curry powder. And I got some red pepper flakes. Oh, I forgot to pull out the peppers. I got peppers in the freezer. I'll do that later. Let me just kind of get started on the chicken. And I use my glass cutting board for chicken. Which I almost forgot. You see which one I had, right? Oh my God. That would have been a bummer. We'll start on this. I think that's a good shot, right? I don't know. Let me see if I can get it where you could just see the chicken. Try it. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, much better. All right. Make sure the camera's straight. Okay. And this is going to have juice in it, so when you cut it open, do it over the sink. Because it's water, you know, ice. For some reason they freeze these. I think my rice. I had to do that one-handed because I touched the chicken. To be honest, I don't think Cornish hens is the healthiest. Like I said, they freeze them. But it doesn't get me sick. It doesn't get me sick, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just my freezer. When my son was home, I had meats in the freezer, so don't get me wrong. But just me, myself, when I do buy a lot of meat and freeze it, it be in there forever. Like, because I don't eat a lot, you know? And so that's why it makes me sick, because it just be in there too long. Like when my son was here, the food don't stay in the freezer long. And I cooked every day. Okay, so I always cut this. I don't know what that is. That piece right there, I don't know what it is. I always cut that off. I should have got a bigger knife. Let's see, this may just work. I need to get a bigger knife. And there's still ice in here. Big piece of ice. I'm going to get a better knife. You may hear something vibrating. It's the fan. I just put the AC on, so it's still a little warm. I always use these for my trash, you know, when you buy them from the supermarket. Okay, so this is just not a rocket science. You should just take the legs off. Like I'm going to do the whole thigh, because it wants to come out too, so. I'm pulling that skin off. I'm not going to cook the skin. See, there it is. I don't know, chicken has like this slimy stuff on it. I always peel it off. I don't like to eat it. You see that? So when you get your chicken, some people don't clean their chicken because it says it creates salmonella poison, but I don't know. I like to clean it. I don't know. What do you guys do? Do you guys clean your chicken? See the skin? I clean mine. Most of my friends don't. They don't want salmonella. If you Google it, it says don't clean your chicken. It does on Google, because you could get salmonella poison. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know what this red stuff be, but I always remove it. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it like that. Put a few little slits in the meat. Just so the flavor could get in. Because you want that curry to get in there. So what I don't like to do is leave my chicken sitting in water. I just like to rinse it off. That's why I just emptied that container, because it had water in it. Okay, let's do the same thing to the other side. And you see, you just give it a cut. I'm just removing some ice or whatever. And then you just pop it. And like I was saying, when you're cooking curry chicken, try to use something with a bone because that's where the flavor comes from. I mean, I know you want to eat healthy, you just want to do the chicken breast, but you can just add like one little leg. Buy a piece of leg, like if you have a butcher and he can give you just one leg, just buy a leg. And then you can just slice that bone up. Because that's where the flavor comes from. The bone. And I'm just removing fat and skin. See? A lot of people don't like to buy whole chickens because they fear cutting it up. You see how easy it is? But I don't have a lot of strength. I tend to buy these Cornish hens because it's smaller. They sell the Cornish hens fresh too, but they didn't have any today. Last time I got lucky, I got some. They sell them fresh at the Publix here. Yep. This is where this food came from. I just placed the order, Publix. Put some slits in here. Okay, see? And you can even cut that if you want to separate it, but I think I'll leave it because I want the whole thing. Yeah. I'm going to pour some of this. I don't want it dripping on the floor. So I just bought my cleaning supplies to clean the floor, and then I bought a shine to one to clean and one to shine, because I have wooden floors throughout. Thank God. I do not like carpets and rugs. You got to clean them and all that nonsense. There's a big piece of ice in there. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and take these wings off. You shouldn't be cutting the bone. You should just crack off. Okay, there it is. Yeah, never, when you're cutting the chicken apart, don't cut the bones. Just pull it apart. It'll separate. Like, 'cause we have joints, so does chickens. It's kind of hard to remove the skin on the wing, but you can get some of it off. That's your wing. I'm going to cut it in two. I have no strength. All the decluttering took all my strength. Okay, so there's your wing. I'm going to cut the tip off, but cook the tip. That's where the flavor comes, because it's a bone. A lot of people throw these out. There's a lot of flavor in here. Always just check for feathers, though. These feathers, just cut them off, or you could burn them off. When I was younger, we used to burn them off, because we used to eat wings all the time. My mother always baked wings. Separate. Okay, I got it. Alright. Try to peel some of the skin off. Oh. Let me do the same thing. Cut that. And then cut the wing off. Ouch! Oh my gosh. This thing is sharp. Did it cut me? I don't see any blood. I'm sure it'll come, but it didn't come yet. Oh, okay, I'm good. Thank God. I hate getting cut. But that comes with cooking. I'm going to try to pop this whole back piece off. It's hard because it got ice in it. See all of that? Some people cook this. I I'm not, but I think I can scrape off a little bit of the meat. That ice is tough. See that big piece of ice is another piece too. Okay, I finally got the ice out. That was the issue. So, I'm going to actually cook this. Not the whole thing though. I'm going to try to remove any fat and skin. And just because I'm making curry chicken, I'm going to leave some of these bones in. And it's going to just be for flavor. That backbone, oh my God, that flavor from that backbone is to die for. And remember, remove all the fat and that white slimy stuff. Okay, I'll throw this piece out. This is a piece of chicken here. Let's get that. See that? It's a piece of chicken. It's even more. But it's the dark meat, so it's not a big deal. And then we're going to remove the skin of the breast. And we'll slice the breast in half. And you can cut this chicken up a million ways, because I could have just cut it in half and started at the breast. But I just did it that way. Every time I cut a chicken, I do it differently. Your breast, see, one breast and two breasts. So what I'm going to do is slice the top of the breast off. So we'll have two pieces. This one's already sliced. You see that? Came right off. Piece of fat on this one. So I'm going to do I put the chicken in. I'm going to do an update on my decluttering. It's coming out beautiful. So let's rinse this off. I just have a bowl. I'm using cold water. Clean that backbone really good. Now you see how quick that was? Because I have a small chicken here. That's what I'm saying. If you can get Cornish hens, I need to remove that piece of fat. If you can get Cornish hens, try to get them. It's so much easier to prepare. Especially, I know a lot of my subscribers, they suffer with disability like me. And a whole chicken I cut one up a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't that easy at all. It's not that easy. All done. It's ready. They say not to clean the chicken, but I don't know. Especially after I've done all of that. It's like I have to clean it. I have a bowl right here. I'm just going to sit these in there. And then let's do the chicken breast. When I'm done cleaning, I just sanitize this whole area and the floor. So I don't worry about salmonella poison. I've been doing like that for years and I've never caught any salmonella. At least I don't think I have. But when I'm sick, I never thought it was that, you know? You never know. I'm just cutting off a piece of fat. Okay, so this is easy. I'm gonna make them. You can even cut it. That's why I got the scissors. These scissors are so good for the kitchen. You cut chicken, some vegetables. I'm just trying to make them thin, like thinner pieces. You could even use your mallet and flatten them down, but I'm not going to do that today because I wasted enough energy cutting that that Cornish hen up. So I don't want to overdo it, especially if I'm standing up this long. Okay. I really don't prefer this. I prefer a whole chicken, cut the breast out. I just think that like I'm eating breast from 3 different chickens, you know? Or maybe 2, one on each side. I'd rather just eat meat from one animal at a time. This kind of makes sense to me, but I don't know. Even like when you buy wings, don't you think that you're eating, how many chickens are you eating? If you get like a pack of 12, that's 6 chickens. That's a lot of chickens. So I'd rather just buy a whole chicken and cut it up. And then the flavor from the bones are amazing. So consider that when you're buying your meat. Especially if you have your strength. Buy a whole chicken and cut it up. So much more flavorful. That's enough. I'm going to save this one. Because like I said last time, I just made too much. And I don't want to make too much. I normally just rinse it twice. And when you sanitize, make sure you sanitize the faucet as well, because you're touching that as you're putting the water on. A lot of people forget to sanitize that. Most people who catch salmonella, they're not sanitizing or cleaning, period. When you're prepping chicken, you have to do a huge clean. Okay, we'll leave that right in there. Put this in the sink. I'll give my hands a quick wash. At this point, I have warm water on. I love this. What is this called again? Fabuloso with the doing? I love it. It cleans, oh my goodness, it's amazing. I'm still using it. This is the lemon kind, but it turns green because you add the dawn and the dawn is blue. So I guess you have to get yellow dawn. Do they make yellow dawn? I'm not sure. I have to spray the handles. Let's do that real quick. And I'm just rinsing this off to make it easier for me. I can just use the same knives. Okay. In fact, before we chop the vegetables, let's season our chicken first, okay? Let me get the peppers. I had froze all my peppers, so because I wasn't eating them fast enough, and I bought so much when I went to the farmer's market. I didn't want it to go bad, so I just froze like little pieces. It's a great tip. And you just pull them out and use them when you need them, because if you leave them in the refrigerator, they go bad. Like this one can go in the trash, but you still have pepper here. So, and some people like to use this part as well with the seeds. Great, great tip. And I had so many of these Scottish peppers, and they go bad when you leave them in the fridge. So that's why I've been putting them in the freezer. And I also bought these guys. Remember I bought a lot of these from the farmer's market. Yeah, I have a whole bag. I really don't like the taste of these. That's my first time trying it, because I keep seeing people on TV cook with them, and I wanted to try them. But they taste okay. I'll add 2. But I'm not going to throw them out, because if I eat 1 or 2 here and there, I'll finish it eventually. They were cooking in Pakistan, and they was making this pot of stew with goat, and they put all those peppers in it. And I said, well, that must taste good. Let me try it. No, I didn't like it. Okay, so I don't have any green pepper, though. Not a piece. All I have is the green Scotch bonnet, so I'll use what I have. I guess I'll add some red. And you want to put some Scotch bonnet pepper in here for your flavor. And it's just little bits and pieces that, stuff is expensive these days. And if these were in the refrigerator, I hadn't cooked in a while, they would have been bad. Okay. So I need a little bowl. And you just dip it in a little cold water, because they're ice, they're frozen. So I just sprayed the handle, because I don't want to transfer that salmonella. Let's put some pepper on these guys first. So I'm relaxed because I have the fan right behind this video. And I did that for a reason. I hope the noise is not interfering. And when I make curry chicken, I like to make it spicy. What's the point to eat it if it's not spicy, right? When you're preparing this for kids, don't make it too spicy though. I know other cultures that eat spicy food at a young age, but their immune system is used to it. American children aren't used to spicy food, so you have to be very, very careful. But from watching YouTube and social media, other cultures, they use lots of peppers for the whole family when the baby's born, because it's in the mother's breast milk. Yeah. But their immune systems are used to it. So, I got that. I don't even think I have any salt, do I? Okay, I have some here. Some Hawaiian pink sea salt. The other one finished, the rock one. It's like a grinder too, but this is the same pink salt, it's just grinded. I normally don't use salt, you guys know that, right? But for this, you need a little bit. And this thing takes forever to come out, so I barely used any. And I'm going to put a few peppercorns, because like I said, I like it spicy. That was a lot. That's at least 20. And I got these from the farmer's market. They last a long time. They were $3.51, peppercorns black. My seasoning cabinet is so seasoned. I mean, so seasoned. It's so organized. Remember, I'm cleaning. I'm decluttering. So I've been throwing out stuff, cleaning stuff. I still have more cabinets inside the in the kitchen. I still have more cabinets. Okay, let's get this pepper cut up. This one has a lot of seeds. I don't want all those seeds in it. I don't want it that hot. I want to be able to eat it. Let me see. Let's see what this is. Okay. See, I'm so happy I froze this. You know, for the longest I've been letting this stuff get rotten in the refrigerator and I'll just throw it out. And so, since I bought so much from the farmer's market, I was like, I need to freeze it because I wouldn't need to get one and it was turning bad. So I thought I need to put these in the freezer. I'm so happy I did that because I'd have to buy more. And I haven't had to buy any more because I bought so much peppers from there. I bought these beautiful big giant red peppers, remember? I don't know if it was on camera. Sometimes everything's not on camera because I get my anxiety start kicking in. I want to grab things and head to that checkout before those lines get too long. You know, we don't put red pepper in curry. You're supposed to have green pepper, but I don't have any paprika, so that'll take up for that. Here's those peppers. I think I'm going to use just one because I really don't like that. A few more pieces of this bonnet pepper. And then we're good to go. Okay, that's the pepper. Let me get a plate. So there's the pepper. It's a little wilted because it's thawing out. So I need to sanitize the sink real quick because I got to rinse my veggies out. And this spray has Dawn in it, remember, so kills germs, kills bacteria. These spray things are so nice, I love them, make it life easy. Okay. Alright, perfect. And of course I'm going to rinse with cold water. Normally I have my vegetables clean. I forgot to do it. Normally I put it in a bowl, but I don't feel like going to get one. I don't see one here. This one there, but it got food in it. So I'm trying to do the best I could. Best I can. I was supposed to be seasoning the chicken. So, oh my God, I totally forgot. It's all good. We just gotta get cleaned anyway, right? Yeah. We gotta get clean anyway. So, supposed to be seasoning the chicken. Let me put the pepper on it. Give it a little mix. It's going to be delicious. tip off. Slice it down the middle. Cut it in half and then double it. It makes the chopping easier. That's enough. Let's do some garlic. I still have that bag there. That you could use a bowl too. I remember Rachel Ray, remember her from years ago, she used to have a bowl for her trash. That's how I got the idea. I got tired of cleaning bowls, so I started using a bag that the food came in. Sometimes they tie the bags and then you can't reuse them, but I like when they don't tie them. You can reuse those shopping bags. You know, we're hoarders, so we keep everything. I need to bring it down and smash the garlic. Oh man, I should do this sitting down. This is not easy. Oh my gosh. I think I might need to stop and take a pain pill real quick. I already took one this morning. You know, not too long ago. Sometimes I have to take 2 or 1.5. When you smash it, it makes the pill come right off. That's why I do that. So helpful. I think I didn't do them all. Okay. Just dice them up any kind of way. Good if you would smash it. Maybe we'll do some smashing. Use a mortar and pesto. That's what it's called, right? Mortar and pesto. And you could even put the peppers in there too. Deliciousness. Delicious. And just scoop it out. Use a spoon. I normally just use my hand. See that? Delicious. That's freshness. Do this every time you cook. Every time you cook. And then you'll see why I'm still standing. I never leave it out of meal. Okay, I want more garlic. I don't feel like chopping anymore, so that's the end of that. I separate the breast because I'm going to be browning these first. And I want to brown this separate. Because these tend to get real watery. And I don't want that water to mess up the other pieces because I want that brown to create the flavor. I wanted to add a few A few cloves, just for some like sweet, nutty kind of flavor. Or maybe 1, 2, like 3. And I have different brands, so I'm going to take, a couple from each. In fact, I'll just take 2, one there and one there. And that gives the curry some nutty flavor. If you have some paprika, go ahead and put some paprika on. Or some ginger if you would like. I like to make my curry chicken light. I don't like that heavy, thick curry chicken. So I try to turn it into the healthiest meal I can. And it looks delicious already. Yeah, that's the one we cut up. And this is the breast. I'm just wondering if I should have cut them that small because I forget I have to brown them, but it's too late now. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to set this aside by the stove. Okay, now we'll start with the vegetables. Okay. I'm going to try to do the fast forwarding so you don't have to watch all these steps in slow motion. I never used it, but I'm going to try and figure it out before I upload this video. If I don't do it, that's because I just couldn't figure it out, and I do apologize. I've been trying to prep the vegetables also prior, but I just didn't. So these I normally just kind of cut the tips off. Tips and the tops. And then just kind of slice it on the vines. Just like that. You want them to be thinly sliced so they can cook. They don't take, they don't be so hard to cook, is what I'm saying. Make big slices so you can have them on your rice. Yeah. I know when I used to eat out, when I used to go to the Jamaican restaurant for curry chicken, I would always be telling them she put extra carrots because I used to love the vegetables. So she used to have to dig me out some carrots. My pot is big enough. I guess the potatoes kind of take some of the skin away. Like, see, it doesn't look nice. These are russet potatoes. This is really the only kind of potato I eat, unless somebody brings some over. And if you like the skin, you can just leave it on. I normally don't buy a bag of potato because it'll go bad. Because potatoes are really starchy, so I hardly eat them. And you see, I don't think you've ever seen me cook with a potato, not to my knowledge. Maybe once, I can't even remember. I've done so many videos at this point. I've done so many videos, I don't even know why I'm not at 1,000 subscribers. It's so sad. Maybe by the time this video is, I'll be at 1,000 subscribers. That'll be amazing. So the reason why I cleaned the sink before I prep this, because you know when you rinse in your vegetables, or sometimes you tend to drop them in the sink, and I would have dropped it in the salmonella. So that's why I did that. So keep that in mind. That's how you catch salmonella. You don't want them too thin because they'll break up. That's good enough. You don't want them too big though. Unless you have a big old pot, you know, you can do that. You got a big old pot. Especially if you're cooking family style. Just notice some brown stuff. You see that? You don't want to eat that. That's rotten. So take it off. Okay, I don't think I need that carrot. Let's get this plate. I never did cut the onion up. Wondering if I even need it at this point. So I have the scallion. And potatoes tend to turn brown from the acidity, I think, from the ear. So when you cut them, try to cook them right away. Because you don't want to really cook them when they're brown. So there we go. Nicely thinly sliced. And I'll leave these a little thick because I don't like when they turn mushy and you lose them. In fact, I should have even left them bigger than that. That's too late now. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this onion. And we got a big old onion. I don't know if I go to the store, I won't buy onion that big. It look like they put hormones or something in it. It's like a regular sized onion. But when you're ordering food, you know, you gotta get what they give you. And I asked for a red onion. He sure did give me one. I'll make sure it lasts a long time. And I mostly never buy a bag of onions. It'll go bad. Okay, we're just going to do a small little piece. I'm getting tired of cutting at this point. I'll take my break before I start cooking, so I gotta sit down. Kind of like a rough chop. And if you wanted to slice it, you could, but I don't want to compete with the potatoes, so I think I should have done even smaller, but that's our garlic, peppers, and onions. Looks delicious. So let me get cleaned up a bit. I'll clean up a bit and relax for a while, then we start cooking. And we'll start the cooking. We gotta fry the chicken first. Okay. So I'm cleaning up, and I just wanted to share this with you. So that's all our mess. And see, I put everything in the bag, the chicken, all the scraps from the stems from the pepper or the carrots, tops. It's easy cleanup, so convenient. Okay, I'll see you back at the kitchen, at the stove. fire on medium heat. If you have a big Dutch oven, you could use that. Works better for this dish. I'm going to just use what I have. Oh, that's olive oil, any kind. Olive oil is so expensive. I didn't even get a big one this time. I just got the store brand. This was $14 and change for that little thing. I normally get the big one for that, a couple dollars more. Yeah. So I need to get another plate too. Everything's rearranged, so I'm kind of lost in my kitchen at this point. Where would another plate be? Oh. This is not there. Okay, I'll just use this. Let me go take the smoke detector down. Okay, let's get started. So you're going to brown your meat. I'm not going to put too much in because I don't want it to turn watery. I want it to brown. That's what makes your curry chicken taste really, really good when you brown it. And I got a little coconut milk, so I'm going to add just a little. You don't have to, but I like the flavor of it. And this is all they have. You know, these stores, they don't sell Grace products. So like, this is a Jamaican dish, curry, chicken, or even Indian dish. They just have a Goya section. So it must be a top seller because they sell what's, you know, what's selling, yeah. Guess it wasn't enough people buying the Grace products. So they used to have them. They carry some. I'm fixing my fan. I'm hot. Well, let me show you my rice right here. See my rice right there. You know, you're supposed to fluff rice, but I was doing a video when the beeper went off. You're supposed to fluff it like that once it's done cooking. That's the rice. You have a seasoning soaked in the meat. That's why I seasoned this first, so it could sit. And you can let this sit for an hour. I think I let it sit for 20 minutes because I was resting. So it set for about, what, maybe 30 minutes? Because remember, I was cutting those vegetables too while it was sitting in there. It's really good if you can let the seasoning sit in and put it in the refrigerator and let that seasoning sit in there for a couple of hours, even overnight. It makes the chicken taste really seasoned and really delicious. It's chicken everywhere. We'll add a little butter. That helps with the browning process. So the key to curry is to make it sweet and spicy. That's the key. So that butter give it a little sweetness in the carrot. The peppers, I got the red pepper, that's sweet. If you see how it's browning, we're going to take it out in just a few minutes. You don't want to fry them, just brown. I had to clean that area where I was cutting the chicken. I cleaned it a lot. I even used some extra comic and some stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to pull out some of the garlic pieces in the pepper because they're just burning in the bottom of the pot. I even washed off the disinfectant I was spraying with. Because remember, I was touching the chicken and I was spraying it. So make sure you clean that too. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I might have confused you, but I was touching this when I was handling that raw chicken. So I sanitized this as well. Do you have to take your smoke detector down too when you cook? It's so funny. It really is. If you don't, it'll go off. Especially when you're sauteing like this or browning. And I'm just trying to pick out the vegetables that are burnt. But they'll taste good in your sauce. Those little burnt pieces, yeah, that's the flavor. The garlic, the pepper, the bonnet pepper, and the scallion. Oh my God. Let me turn the fire up a bit. It should be brown by now. Okay. This is good. I'm going to drop more of olive oil and a piece of butter. And put the butter back. Remember, this is mostly chicken breast. It cooks so fast. Okay, this is done. I'm going to go ahead and brown the rest of these vegetables. I added some of those garlic that the skin was still on. Because I like a lot of garlic. You can cook them with the skin on. It's not going to do anything to you. I need to add a drop of this olive oil. Let's put our carrots in. Turn the fire down some, because the bottom of the pot at this point is burning and I want to stop that. So let me grab some water. Smells so delicious. Oh my gosh. Smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken. Try to squeeze these potatoes in. Running out of room. The potatoes could just sit on top. They could steam. Oh man, I meant to bring the carrots up. You gotta mix the onions and stuff from the bottom and the carrots. I'm supposed to do that before I put the potatoes. Forgot that step, guys. Because you want that flavor to be, united to each piece. I think that's good enough. I really should have used a bigger pot, to be honest, but it's too late now. Okay. Here's our curry. I'm going to go ahead and add our curry. I like lots of curry. You could even add the curry when you're frying it. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Add it whenever you want. And I'm going to give it a little mix and then I'm going to add the water. It smells so delicious. I'm going to try and push these thighs down. Yeah, because you want them to cook up. So add some water. Turn the fire up high. I need another cup of water. I'm not going to add this just yet. Maybe I will. About a cup and a half. And then we'll add some coconut milk. Add some more curry. And at this point, you want the fire on high heat because you want it to come to a boil before you put the lid on it. I haven't made a big pot of fruit like this in a while, so guess I'm gonna have to invite somebody to eat. They hauled off that furniture today. Yeah. So he enjoys, I think I mentioned it before, when you need something picked up like a dresser or a couch or something, it's called a bulk pickup. You can't just sit it out. The trash people will not pick it up. Yeah. They won't even sit out if you sit out something like this on the ground, they won't pick it up. All they do is pick up your Herbie Kirby, dump it, so whatever's not in that Herbie Kirby will not go in the trash. So you have to contact them and they'll set up a bulk pickup for you. Yeah, I think you get like 6 or 9 or something like that a year. So they picked a big giant truck, comes with this big claw. It's a big giant metal claw, and he just clawed the furniture, picked it up, put it in there. So I'm so happy. So actually, I'm sure they're going to donate it or someone to keep it because it's not destroyed. They actually just claw it up, pick it up, and place it neatly in the truck. It's an open truck. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were going to come and demolish it. I was so sad. So it's an opportunity that somebody might like those dresses that I gave out, those Chester drawers, and they'll still be using it, but I won't know. But that's okay. I'm just hoping because I hate I had to throw them out. I really did. It's just too squishy in here, and it's getting me depressed with all this stuff. And I know you guys understand. So you see how it came to a boil? Like I said, I need a bigger pot. I don't think I have one. Oh, I do. It's right here. It's right down there. Let me show you. See that bottom one? I should have used that here. I wonder if I should put it in there at this point. Nah, we'll leave it here. That'll be too much work and then it's awfully hot. Yeah. So it's at a boil. So I'm going to turn it down to medium high, and we'll let that cook. We'll do 15 minutes and then we'll come back. Let me set the timer. Maybe I'll do 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. We'll set the timer and come back. It looks so delicious, doesn't it? I know it's yummy. Delicious. We got those peppercorns in there, those bonnet peppers. It's going to be nice and spicy. I hope I like this curry, because I'm real picky with my curry. This is all they had. They had another one that looked even worse. It smells really good, so I think I'll enjoy it. I don't like the organic curry. I don't like organic things. They taste weird to me. So I'm going to be adding some more, most likely coconut milk and curry. At some point during the cooking process. Okay, so we'll come back when that beeper goes off. It's at 20 minutes. You see it? Okay, so the timer is still at 4 minutes, but I want to check it because I got to make a run now, so I need to really wrap this up. Everything's looking so tender and delicious. And please use a bigger pot. Oh wow, it looks so delicious. Everything's working. The potatoes aren't soft yet, which is good. Because when the chicken cooked, the chicken's pretty much ready. Remember we browned it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put thyme, so I did add the thyme leaves. Yeah, totally forgot. And you gotta have the thyme in there. Gotta have that thyme, that garlic. Okay, so at this point, we'll do, I think 10 minutes should do it. I mean, probably even before that. Actually, you can eat it now. Let me show you. I need another. Yeah, you can eat it now. See? Very soft and tender. And then let me show you the potatoes. Life goes right through. So you can actually eat it now. So, with that said, and let me show you the chicken. That's why we pre-cook the chicken. See, the knife went right through. See that? It's cooked. Remember, we mostly use that little Cornish hen in the chicken breast. It don't take no time to cook that meat. And then we saute it at the beginning. You could even brown it harder than I did. Yeah. So we're going to do another 5 minutes. Yeah, another 5 minutes and it'll be done. So when I come back, I'll just plate it up and show you. Matter of fact, I'm not going to plate it up because I got to make a run. Yeah, I got to go pick up a friend. So let me get that done. So I won't be able to plate it. So in fact, we'll just end the video now. This way I can get going. You see how delicious it looks, right? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much cooked. It's done. And you see I got a lot of sauce. Let me show you the sauce. And don't worry about this sauce. If it's not thick, it will thicken up. But, oh my God, it's delicious. Do you see the color? Let me show you. I don't want it to fall on the fan. I got the fan on the floor. See that beautiful color? Oh my gosh. And it coats the back of the spoon. You see that? Not too much, but like I said, the sauce will thicken. Remember I made that Alfredo sauce? The time I made my second plate, that sauce was so thick. Certain sauces just thicken up. You don't have to worry about it. And curry, it does. And if you want, you can add dumplings. Or you can add flour to make it thicker. I never add those things because my sauce always thickens up. Because I have those carrots, the vegetables, and then the potatoes inside. So it's going to thicken up on its own. But I do love me some dumplings. And I'm only adding 1 or 2, but there's no room. So I can't even add in a dumpling. Yeah, there's no room. When I normally make this, I normally don't use potatoes. But for some reason, I wanted potatoes today. I normally do carrots and dumplings. I think I'm going to add a little bit more time. So this will wrap up the video. Hope you enjoy. Make this meal. It's very healthy, very healthy, very healthy. Remember to use the chicken breast. It's much healthier than any other chicken out there. That chicken breast is really healthy. But try to add a piece of bone in there, even if it's just a drumstick. Just cut the drumstick up. You want that flavor from that bone and that griddle. You know, it gives it a really good flavor. If you can get the whole chicken and cut it up, perfect, because you got the bones in the breast. The backbone, you got the wing bone, the leg, like we just did, yeah. I'm glad I didn't have a whole chicken. It would have never fitted in this pot. So that little Cornish hen did me some justice. See, it's done. I'm going to actually turn the fire off. It's done. Yeah. Let me turn this off. Yeah, it's done. It's all done. Look at that beautiful sauce, the beautiful chicken. Oh my gosh, it's going to be delicious with the rice. I want to eat so bad, but I can't. I just don't have time. But see how delicious? Oh, I can't lift that whole thing. Let me show you how delicious it came out. Isn't it look yummy? Oh, it's so delicious. Let me show you a carrot. I mean a potato. Delicious. It's got the thyme on it, the curry, the garlic, oh my God. Amazing, amazing. You're going to love it. Okay, God bless, and I'll see you next time.